Let's wake up and just keep it real, y'all. What are you doing? It's not always about making more money. We have to learn how to manage the money that we are making. How are you handling life right now? Is it whooping your time is of the essence? Welcome to the 700 Club. I'ma need you to leave that 4, that 5, and that 600 credit score at the door. Matter of fact, I need you to join me on the 800 Club. That's right, because your girl got an 850. Go ahead and address me as such. But let's go ahead and focus to the video. I'm your girl, Nika Johnson, a credit coach and budgeting expert, and I help people take control of their money. And I know last year you was in debt, so let me teach you on ways how to get out of debt and stay out of debt, okay? It's not always about making more money. We have to learn how to manage the money that we are making. If you cannot manage $40,000, you can manage $100,000. How you sit up here saying you want to be a multi-millionaire, but you ain't doing right with the money that you're making now. You ain't managing your business finances, let alone your personal, and you out there co-mingling low-key money laundering. But I ain't gonna tell nobody, okay? I ain't gonna tell your business. But I am in your business because I'm here and I want you to get it together. A little bit about me for those that do not know the other person behind the camera. I know y'all don't give a damn about that. The page is about finances, right? Just get to the point. But I think that it is also important to know who I am and why what I have to say matters and who the hell made me an expert. Like who did me as an expert? How am I different from the rest? So for those that don't know, not only did I grow up in a single parent home with a repeated cycle of teenage pregnancy at the age of 16, we ain't glorifying that. We are now making our ceilings our floor and we're questioning that, okay? The reality of it is, it ain't about where you came from, it's about where you're going. So yes, I was raised in a fatherless home. Yes, it was in a single parent home. Mama did the best that she could, growing up on government assistance, but I didn't stay there. So I always say that being born poor isn't a choice, but staying there is. So if you feel like you're broke right now, whose choice is it? Whose fault is it? Because sometimes we're not taking accountability. We could be able to place the blame on the education system, the lack of the other parent, or your job, kids, all these other reasons of the things that's keeping you broke, but you are where you at because of you. And so within that is all the things that was counted against me. I was able to attend college, had basically a full-ride scholarship to the University of Nebraska Lincoln, majoring in business administration with a minor communications. I have over 15 years in the financial sector, and during COVID, at the height of it, I was a top loan producer at one of the local credit unions licensed in the state of Nebraska to do second mortgages. I lived, breathed, and sleep all things credit. Budgeting success was once a side hustle, my hobby, that I made it to my main source of income. And some folks be telling y'all, 7 streams of income. That does not mean 7 different businesses. I can have 7 streams of income with that one business, okay? Focus on one and then build another one. Sometimes y'all hear this all over the place, wrapping around on a swivel, don't know when it's about to pop off. It's because you're putting too much attention to everywhere. But I say this to say that I was able to pay off $40,000 in debt in 2.5 years with a 2-income household, less than $100,000, paid off my student loans because again, at the time, I didn't even realize what I was accepting. I had big fat refund checks every semester, ain't no cap. Within that is because there was less than my Pell Grant and I had so many scholarships, I was accepting these loans, which I shouldn't have to. But I still did right by the money is that I was able to budget my lifestyle. I only lived on campus freshman year. After that, I lived off campus. But within that, as I ended up having to pay that stuff back, right? The first 6 months when you graduate college, you're supposed to pay back your student loans. I did not do that. So then I'm getting late payments and I was being irresponsible. Now go look at my other credit videos because I was able to dispute that. Still got an 850 credit score at the age of 32. Essentially, I was able to pay off my first vehicle that I had purchased by myself. That was my sophomore year. I had an 09 Chevy Impala. I paid that off early. What I did was, instead of going to get a new vehicle, of always wanting something new, what society does is that I took that same monthly amount of that car note and I allocated towards other debt that I had. Rinse and repeat. I focused on becoming debt free. There is a such thing as good debt and bad debt. And so for me, I wanted to make for sure that I was able to control my debt and that it wasn't controlling me. Does that make sense? And I hope so. So you got different types of debt. Good debt is investments, intentional. My rental properties, for example. Bad debt is you avoiding it. You don't want to pay it. You holding your breath thinking the government is going to forgive all these student loans. Whatever the case is, just pay it. You don't like when people owe you money, so why are you doing the same thing? Just honestly tackle it so you can move on from your life and this could be something once from the past. Once I was able to pay off my debt, I started focusing on saving more and investing. 3 types of savings you should have is $1,000 is your emergency. Second is 3 months. The next is 6 months. I was able to make for sure that when I fired my boss, I had 6 months of my livelihood in savings. I also had a 401k. Anytime I got a pay increase, what did I do? I didn't take home more money. I contribute more to my 401k because I didn't want to leave any money on the table. So within that is I started buying properties. I started investing into things that was going to be lucrative for me to be in the financial space that I'm in now. So I'm saying this to say is get out of debt, stay out of debt. Be intentional with the things that you are aligning yourself with. Quit trying to look rich and actually be rich. Are you rich in the mind? Are you rich in your investments? Are you rich on your credit score? Some of y'all be worrying about street credit when you need to be worrying about your credit score. Okay, we ain't gonna be talking about that. Some of y'all be going to the club more than what you be doing and want to go visit a bank. Some of y'all out here drinking and smoking. You drink more than you actually drink water. Let's wake up and just keep it real, y'all. What are you doing? Them old sayings that our grandparents used to say is life is too short. It is. Life is too short. Knocking on your door and you realize how short it is. Time is of the essence. My goal is to give you a quick rundown of ways that you could be able to get out of debt. And I just need something from you as well. Make sure you like, you comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. Tell a friend and tell a friend to come see your girl at Budget to Success, because I'm gonna make sure you ain't broke no more, and I'm gonna get you together. A lot of people been worshiping the things that's on social media and spending money, but not keeping it. You know, the things that's not cute that people want to pay attention to. It's so easy to say, run a play, fast funding, hide your credit card utilization, all the bait words, right? All the marketing tactics, right? That's cute. But what's real cute is when you got your finances in order and you don't have to force yourself to show up on social media sometimes because you may be going through personal things that you're not forcing to take every dollar for everything that is presented your way. I need you to learn how to reserve more no's for your yeses. Some ways to be able to get out of that. This year. I ain't talking about next year, the year after that. We want realistic expectations, realistic goals, and let's go ahead and start setting them. 1, focus on your credit. If you don't know what to do, pull your credit report. Quit being scared, not answering unknown calls, not checking your mail, picking up the phone and hanging up on bill collectors. I know we learned that when we was kids, but it's time to unlearn and relearn some of those bad behaviors. Pay attention to what's going on. You don't just get a garnishment. You don't just have your wages garnished for no reason. More 9 times out of 10, they attempted to contact you and you avoided them. You didn't take it serious until it was too late. Until you done had notice after notice after notice. You pushed it off and off and off, instead of pushing it in front of you and doing what's right. So pay attention to your credit report, pay attention to your bank statements, pay attention to your credit card statements. Another thing is start planning your meals. Why do Uber Eats and DoorDash have you in a chokehold? Why? I'm here to tell you, on fast food and things that don't mean you no good than what you allocate towards savings. Ain't that the truth? Why is GoFundMe replacing life insurance? Why is it so easy to always lead with price? How much that gonna cost me? Instead of how much money this gonna save me? How much money this is gonna make me? But see, if it ain't a Louis, a designer, something that you can wear or showboat, and it's something that is actually that you need for your life, then what? Look, I am here to tell you, your finances, get them in order. Check your stuff. If you have debt, look into doing a debt consolidation to where you could be able to move and transfer the debt. By increasing your credit score, you're gonna have a lower interest rate at a fixed amount, and that fixed amount could be the exact same monthly payment amount, and also including the interest rate, for crying out loud. Sometimes it's hard to budget each month what the type of debt that you have or the amount of debt that you have to say, is because it fluctuates, it's varied. 1 month, it may be $400, 1 month is $300, but it's going to help you to have a set price. This is going to be $250 a month, and this is what you could be able to contribute. There's different ways you can be able to pay off your debt. And if you need help, go ahead and click the link below. Go ahead and click that link below, and you can hire me for a one-on-one consultation so I can help you not be broke no more. And even if you got money, how can we get you to your financial goals? Because ladies, let's keep it real. I didn't want to go here. My perfume lovers, how many of y'all are in love with perfume? You are buying perfume every week, every month. How much are you adding to your savings every week or every month, right? We ain't talking about that. That ain't the key stuff to talk about. We want to talk about the tones, the smells, the fragrance, the notes, and the perfume. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm an expert about getting your life together when it comes to the finances, so you ain't gotta be broke no more. Budgeting, savings, and credit, which is the foundation that you need. And I can't rate that, okay? So debt consolidation, that is one. Balance transfer, that's another opportunity to where you could transfer your balances on your credit cards. I need y'all to quit maxing out your credit cards. You have a $10,000 credit card limit with a $10,000 balance. That is telling the banks and creditors that you do not have to manage your funds well. That's not okay. Y'all want them high limits, them high balances like I do? You have to keep them low. Yes, the rule of thumb is 30%, but I prefer less than 10%. Pay them off for crying out loud. Quit going into debt. You're buying stuff that you're not even investing in that give you a return on your investment to make more money. At least invest into an asset to pay off your liabilities, for crying out loud. Another option is consolidating your student loans, cutting up your credit cards, putting your credit cards in a cup of water and freezing it. If you know your credit card number by heart, get a new one. Tell them that it was stolen, because if it's lost, they may charge you a $10 fee. So it may have been stolen. But the reality of it is, quit spending money before you get it. If you truly want help with your finances so you can be better this year, it starts with budgeting, controlling your money. It starts with paying yourself first. Quit adding money into your savings account and take it right back out. But also understanding what is credit by real people that can give you real information and not misconstrued information that tell you a lot of information overload. We are complicating things more than what it has to be. 5 components that mix up your credit score: payment history, your credit card utilization, your length of credit, types of credit, and your hard increase. Those are the 5 primary components that makes up your credit score. What do I like to call your credit score? AKA your what? Your adult GPA. It's truly a reflection of your buying power as an adult. So I need y'all to wake up. What is life? This is a game called life. How are you handling life right now? Is it whooping your, or are you in charge? But in short, get your finances together this year. If you got a question about anything finance related, comment down below. I will take the opportunity to answer some of your questions personally, not nobody from my team. I'm not out here catfishing. Make for sure you like, you comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. Show your girl some love. And before we get out of here, I just got one question for you. Is that in a budget?